made it clear that this is something much bigger. This was a fight for control, a fight for integrity, a fight for black kids who deserve more than the bare minimum. In the community, they felt that fire fast. Parents flooded Facebook and Instagram with messages of support. Former players spoke up. Alumni reminded the world who Teddy really was, a son of Liberty City, not some outsider with a savior complex, but one of their own, who returned with resources and a plan. Donations started rolling in. His foundation's inbox was flooded. Coaches across the country called it what it was, a disgrace. Sports writers, community leaders, even rival schools began asking the same question: how do you punish someone for giving everything? But it wasn't just outrage, it was heartbreak. Because this isn't just about Teddy, it's about every black man who's ever gone back to help his community and has been told he did it the wrong way. It's about every effort that's ever been slapped with suspicion simply because it wasn't sanctioned by the right people. Teddy didn't expose an injustice. He reminded folks what happens when you try to do right in a world that's wired to protect the status quo. And what stung the most, he was never looking for recognition. He was looking for change. And for that, they tried to silence him. But the backlash from the community wasn't just noise, it was righteous fury. Because now everyone was asking the same thing. Would this ever happen to someone who didn't look like Teddy? That question didn't fade away. In fact, it triggered a national debate about race, leadership, and the double standards black coaches still face, even in their own backyards. Let's cut through the excuses. If a white, retired NFL quarterback had gone back to coach his former high school, spent six figures feeding, transporting, and protecting his players, you think he'd be punished? No. He'd be on ESPN. There'd be interviews, documentaries, GoFundMes endorsed by celebrities. They'd have named the field after him, called him a hero, a role model, a savior. But Teddy Bridgewater, he got a suspension and a warning shot. This is the blueprint black men know too well. Perform inside the lines and you're tolerated. But the moment you color outside the system, when you fund your own programs, create your own structure, speak your truth, they slap you with the consequence masked as policy. Let's be real. Impermissible benefits is just coded language for doing too much when you weren't supposed to. And in America, that line's always been enforced more heavily on black men. At the end of the day, this was never about football, not really. This was about a system that's terrified about what happens when black men stop asking and start building. Teddy Bridgewater didn't violate a rule. He violated their sense of control. He showed that money, discipline, and leadership could flow directly from